Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Puma here, bringing you a 57-3 gameplay on the map Mirage using the MSMC. My killstreak loadout is the Orbital VSAT, the EMP, and Lodestar. And today I want to talk about SMGs in general, what are the best advantages of each one, and why they're good and why they're bad. So first off, I'm just going to go down the gun list. The MP7, I think the MP7 is actually a pretty good weapon if you know how to handle it correctly, because the gun has a pretty high fire rate. It's not the highest in the game, but it's up there, and along with the damage, but the range and the accuracy aren't so good on the gun. So if you have good accuracy, say above 25, or you just have really good gun skill and you know when to shoot and stuff like that, I think the MP7 is actually a really good gun to use, because it's really good at close quarter situations, and without a silencer I think it's just the best gun in the game. Attachments that I personally use on the MP7 are probably foregrip and fast mags. I think it's just the best because the foregrip reduces the recoil, as you know, and the fast mags, I just run it on every gun because I can't stand the slow reload. Now, the PDW. The PDW is a really good gun. Well, it was before, and after the patch, I mean, the gun is still incredibly good. They just increased the recoil on it, so the accuracy isn't as good, so it's not as good at range. It's probably the worst submachine gun, I would say, at range, other than the Scorpion. I think they're about the same, but the damage it's crazy. Just like the MSMC, I mean, it kills in 3 to 4 shots, and the recoil, not the recoil, the fire rate is just so good on the gun that it kills so fast, and I think it's just unbelievably good. So that is really, I'd probably say, my second favorite submachine gun, or my third, maybe, tied for second, I don't know. And probably the setup I like to use on it is quick draw handle, long barrel, and fast mags, because if you have dexterity on at the same time, dexterity after a sprint and you aim in, it's really fast, and the quick draw, it just gives you better advantages for maybe even close range situations, but medium to long range, if you're in the situation that you have faster aim down sight time, so you can get the shots on faster and more precise. And the fast mags for the faster reload, because you have 50 bullets in a clip and you can just cycle through it, so you can be constantly shooting with the fast mags. And the long barrel is just better for long range, and I just think it's really good with the gun personally. Alright, and now the Vector K10. I think the Vector is, I forgot about it actually. I mean, this gun is probably one of the better guns in the game. It has low recoil. The damage is really high on it. Has pretty good fire rate. And other than from the stats that the game shows, it has really good range. I mean, I think it's an incredible gun. And really any attachments work with it because it has a faster reload than the other guns. So it's all preference with it. You can run silencer, it's still good. I mean, the gun is just unbelievable. And the MSMC, this is probably actually, it's my favorite gun, hands down. If you use adjustable stock, fast mags, and long barrel, it is just the perfect setup. I mean, you have range, you reload fast, and you can strafe side to side. You're untouchable with this gun. Like you see in this gameplay, you just win. If you have good gun skill, you can win every single gunfight. It's hands down, I think it's the best submachine gun in the whole entire game. I don't think anything is nearly as good. And the Sheetcom, whatever you want to call it, the CQB, the 3-round burst submachine gun, and it shoots amazingly fast for a 3-round burst, and I think that's the advantage of it, is the high fire rate, and because it's burst, it has very low to little no recoil with the gun at all, so it's just unbelievable gun. I mean, I personally find it better with without select fire, because select fire, you know, you can make the gun fully automatic because it's a 3-round burst. But the gun is just so good. I mean, it's probably my 3rd or 4th favorite submachine gun, but when I was getting all of my guns gold for diamond, I got the Chicom done in one day. It's just such a good gun. The reload is fast and all that. So it's amazing, honestly. And now the Scorpion, probably the most underrated gun in the whole game. You don't see it used very much, played in competitive or public or anything like that. You see some people use it every once in a while. People say it sucks. Some people say it's overpowered. Honestly, I've been using the Scorpion just today, and up close, even with the silencer, the gun kills in 3 to 4 bullets. It has a fast fire rate. The damage is really high. The range on it, I don't even care. I don't even get in long range account. Like, I don't even do long range ever. I never get into those situations. But if you do, if you have good accuracy and you burst fire the gun, they're dead. No doubt about it. If you have long barrel on it, silencer, foregrip, fast mags, those are probably the best attachments because the gun clip is 32 bullets. And the 2 bullets actually make a really big difference. And right here in the video, I'm going beast mode. I mean, the gun is just so unbelievably good. You wouldn't believe, actually, as a matter of fact. But the gun is just, it's so good. I don't even know why people don't use it. I mean, I've seen Complexity, a member from Complexity TP using it, and he was going absolutely beast mode with it. I mean, the gun is just a monster. And I recommend any attachments you feel comfortable with this gun. If you can control the recoil, use whatever you want. And now the Peacekeeper, the DLC that came with Revolution pack. It's not the best submachine gun. Don't get me wrong. It's actually really, really good. It has a very good damage, I think personally, but it's not shown in the stats if you look. But I don't even give a shit. Stats don't mean crap. I mean, in Call of Duty 4, they said the MP5 had bad stats, and that gun's probably the best gun in any Call of Duty ever, along with the MP40, overpowered as shit. But the Peacekeeper, it has a fast reload, has no recoil, strong damage. Sounds like a really good gun. I just don't like the feeling using it and stuff like that. I just don't feel comfortable with the gun. It's not my favorite. I don't like how it looks. The iron sights are ugly as shit. And really, it's more like an assault rifle, and I don't like the role of the assault rifle. I only like 2 or 3 of the assault rifles, just like everybody else. The AN-94, the M8A1, the FAL. I actually started using the SCAR. That gun's pretty good. But I would say the MSMC is the dominant submachine gun in this game if you control it. And it's not hard at all. I mean, it doesn't have that much recoil, really. The patch, I personally feel like it didn't do that much at all. But that's pretty much my topic, was the best submachine guns and about the submachine guns, what I like and how it feels and everything like that. And I haven't even introduced the gameplay at all, other than the scoreline, but I actually die 1 from the nuclear in this game, which is very unfortunate. And that's the game, so I'll talk to you guys later. This is Darth Puma. Peace.